Okay, let's add some vendor transactions starting on page 183 of your textbook. Click on your plus new button and then choose bill. Again, click on your plus new button, then choose bill. And we're going to enter the information beginning on page 183. So for our vendor, choose the Apple Store. The date should be November the 2nd. The bill number is going to be AS7. That is your bill number. In your item details, click on the arrow to get the products and services to show up. So the product and service is going to be data storage. So we're going to choose data storage. Note the price comes up automatically. The quantity is going to be 20. The rate is already shown at $15. Now we don't want a credit card. Get away from here. So right now the full invoice amount is shown as $300. So click the drop down arrow and choose Save and New. And my system is so slow today. So click Save and New. For our next item, we're going to page 185 for our next item. For the vendor for our next item, who's our vendor? So again, we're on page 185. Look like our new vendor is going to be Clouds Channel is our new vendor. Again, we're on page 185. The bill date. So I take it back. Actually, there's going to be 3 different transactions on page 185. The first one is from anytime deployment. Let's go in order. Anytime deployment is going to be our first one. All right. That date is going to be November the 3rd. And the purchase is going to be for network products. So in your category, choose the network products. I'm sorry, in your item detail. Go to the item details. And there you're going to choose, so not the network, the item details, choose your network products. The quantity is going to be 10. Again, stop these pop-ups. The quantity is going to be 10 of the network products for a total cost of $250. Okay? For your next item, so we'll click on Save and New. Okay? Our next vendor will be Clouds Channel this time. So next vendor will choose Clouds Channel. We're still on the 3rd of November. We're going to go down the this bill number, I forgot last one. This bill number should be CZ33. I'll edit my other one later. CZ33 is going to be our bill number. Under your product, choose the web server. The quantity is going to be 8. Therefore, the invoice amount should total $1,600. We have one more. Click Save and New. Okay. Our last vendor is going to be conference call. Still on 11/3. The build number should be 78CC. Is your build number. Go down to your products and services. This time choose webinars. The quantity is going to be 6 for a total cost of $270. So now click on Save and Close because we've now added all of our vendor items. Okay, so let's run some reports and get prepared for the Chapter 4 homework. From your report tabs, I might try a shortcut here. Let me see if I go here. I think it's quicker. Maybe not. Okay, I'll go in order. So from the reports tab, you want to run a journal. So I'll click reports. Now what you can do, if you run the same reports often, you can make them custom and they'll show up or make them a favorite. So I think I'll put the journal under my favorite next time so that it comes up quicker. So let's go to our journal. There it is. And let's run a journal from 11/1. So you can customize your date. Well, I don't want to customize that part. I want to customize my date. Click out of here. Custom date. Let's run our journal from 11/1 to 11/3. I'm just clicking on all types of stuff I'm trying to hit. 2/11/3 would be our journal date. And then press your tab key. And let's export this to C in a different form. Let's go to classic view. Switch to classic views. I don't like that view. I'm going to classic view and run from 11/1 to 11/3. Okay. So I like the classic view better. And now it's showing all the different transactions that we recorded during the month of November under the classic view, which I like this view better. Okay. And then you're just going to export that file to a PDF file. You'll do a transaction detail by account report and also run a trial balance. We've done those before. Let's do one new report on page 189, which is a inventory valuation report. So go to your reports page. And in the find report by name, select inventory. So that's a quick way of doing it. And then click the inventory valuation summary. And we're going to run this report as of the 3rd of November. And then click on Run Report. And it shows you the quantity that you have of each inventory item. It should match the information shown on page 189 of your textbook. Okay? There's a few other reports you're going to run. A vendor report on page 190, an accounts payable summary on page 191. They have you doing a balance sheet, a profit and loss. Let's go and do our profit and loss. Well, let's do the balance sheet. Let's do a balance sheet report. And I like that too. We just used. I'll click on reports. And where it says find report name, I'm going to type balance sheet. Well, I didn't type it in correctly. That don't help. Let's try balance sheet. There we go. And we're going to run a balance sheet and do an as of date of 11/1. And hit the tab key. Or hit run report. And you can compare the balance sheet that you have to the balance sheet that is shown on page 193 of your textbook. Okay? And I noticed that with mine, for some reason, my inventory asset account is not showing a balance like it is on page 193. But I'll go back and make that adjustment to that. Okay? So now for your chapter 4 homework, it begins on page 201 with exercise 4-1. Complete exercise 4-1. Continue on to exercise 4-2. So those transactions go all the way up to page 204 and the top of 205. Then exercise 4-3 will be done in Connect using the Connect software. Okay? And that will conclude our chapter 4 video lectures. Bye-bye.